Come on in, sit down and relax. The food's almost ready. Take it away, Mala.
On the menu today, breakfast quesadilla. This breakfast quesadilla was one of Gabriel Reyes' go-to meals while he was growing up in Los Angeles for easy assembly and high protein content. Just like a Black Watch strike team, this breakfast dish is readily adaptable. While this recipe starts off vegetarian, Reyes was known to add his favorite chorizo to mix things up. Feel free to add some salsa and other dipping sauces when serving. It's in the refrigerator. And these are the ingredients for your breakfast quesadilla. You will need 2 eggs, hot sauce, a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper, half a cup of canned black beans. We actually substituted for pinto beans. 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2 8-inch flour tortillas, half a cup of grated cheddar cheese, half an avocado diced, 1 tablespoon of chopped green onions, and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped cilantro. And here we have all of our ingredients. So for our first ingredient, we went with our pinto beans from Goya. Then we have our Frank's red hot sauce. We have some mild cheddar and some sea salt. We also have some butter. And here's our eggs. You can find all of these at your local grocery store. And we're gonna go ahead and chop our veggies. Be careful when cutting those. Next we have our avocado. I do love how this avocado looks so green. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and slice our avocados here. Now we're gonna go ahead and crack our eggs. Add some salt. We're gonna go ahead and add our hot sauce. Add as much as you like. And go ahead and scramble those eggs. Keep on scrambling. And some more scrambling. It does take a little while, but they'll come out tasting delicious. Here come our beans. We're gonna go ahead and add a couple spoons of beans here. Once you add them, you also do want to go ahead and scramble them again. You can add as much or as little beans as you want. It's all up to you. So here's our finished product before we get it cooking. Okay, so next you want to get your pan nice and hot. Then you're going to go ahead and add your butter. You do want to go ahead and stir that a couple times just so it melts faster. Spread it all over your pan. And now it's getting ready. So we can go ahead and begin adding our eggs now. You're going to go ahead and pour them all in there and just scrape that bowl, get everything. That way you're not missing any of those delicious eggs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and wait a little bit before we start moving them. You want to see those bubbles on the edges. That means your eggs are starting to cook. So you want to move them towards the middle and do that on all sides. So let them cook a little bit more, and then we're going to keep on doing the same thing until we get them all cooked. So you do see how the consistency begins to change on those eggs. Again, it does take a little bit of time. You just got to be patient, but it'll be worth it at the end. They're almost ready. And they're going to be yummy. Right, so your eggs are actually finally cooked. If you like them a little bit more cooked, then you can leave them a little longer in the stove, but otherwise they're done and ready to be assembled. Okay, now you're going to go ahead and empty your bean and egg mixture into a bowl. Just careful you don't spill it all. If a couple fall, that's fine, but just be careful with that. So next, we're gonna go ahead and use these tortillas. They are called Tortilla Land. And trust me, these are the best tortillas besides homemade that we have found. You can find them at Walmart. Basically, they're already made. All you have to do is cook them. Usually takes about 30 seconds on each side. You can use a spatula if you don't want to touch them with your hand. Once you start seeing the little bubbles, you can go ahead and flip it and cook the other side. And depending how crispy you want them, you can leave them on the pan for a little bit longer. And here comes our cheese. So we're going to go ahead and add our cheese. And for the cheese, you can add as much cheese as you want. If you want it a little bit gooier, just go ahead and add another line there. We're going to wait for it to melt a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and start adding our egg and bean mixture. And on this one too, you can add as much as you want or as little. You know, it's your quesadilla. Go with it. Now we're going to go ahead and get this folded. And you can start seeing that tortilla just get crispy on the outside. It's going to be nice and yummy. You can press it down. That'll also help it adhere to the cheese. Okay, and here's our quesadilla all assembled. It has the cheese, the egg, and the beans. It looks yummy. Let's add some of that green onion. Let's go ahead and add some of our cilantro here. And cilantro makes it taste delicious. Trust me. Avocado, same thing. It's delicious. It's filling. You can never go wrong. And on those ingredients, you can add as much or as little as you want. Let's add one more. All right, here comes the hot sauce. You can add as little or as much as you want. Hey, I like it extra spicy, so sprinkle some more of that hot sauce in there. Let's go ahead and get that folded. And look, it looks delicious. Cut it in half and let's go eat.
A clean shot. A blazing massacre.